कदाश्चित् कालिन्दी तटविपिन संगीतकरवो मुदा भीर्नारी वदन कमला स्वादमधुपः रमा शम्भुर्ब्रह्म सुरपति गणेशा चितपदो जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे। कदाश्चित् कालिन्दी तटविपिन संगीतकरवो मुदा भीर्नारी वदन कमला स्वादमधुपः रमा शम्भुर्ब्रह्म सुरपति गणेशा चितपदो जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे। जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे। जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे।
झिलमिलाते दीपों की आभा और दिव्य हाथों हुआ पदार्पण है। ज्योत से ज्योत सजी सज गया विद्यालय का प्रांगण है। टिमटिमाते सितारे करते आपको वंदन है। इस शिक्षालय की नींव रखने वालों को मेरा तहे दिल से शत शत अभिनंदन है, शत शत अभिनंदन है।
Namaskar, good evening. This joyous evening in spirits is flying on the wings of a unicorn. But the serenity that has spread out in every nook and corner of this arena is glinting with the sparkle of joy and ecstasy incomprehensible. The stupendous occasion of the 53rd Foundation Day celebration of this temple of learning as one of the most cherished destinations for education, DAB Public School Unit-VIII has been graced by the felicitous presence of celebrated luminaries, special invitees, highly accomplished individuals, scholarly and dynamic principals of different DAB schools, along with knowledgeable teachers, aspiring students, and the respectable members of the print and electronic media. The year was 1971. In the heart of Bhubaneswar, with the sole purpose of imparting quality education, blossomed a modest academic center. That tiny bird has now become an exemplary institution with its own distinction and appreciation in the global forefront and academic excellence. This evening, as we have assembled to celebrate the completion of 52 years of excellence, devotion, and dedication, we all are excited and looking forward to witnessing the insightful discourse of the Foundation Day lecture to be delivered by our esteemed guest and speaker of the occasion. We will also be mesmerized by some vibrant cultural performances and felicitation of a few worthy members of our DAV Unit 8 family.
ऊर्ध्व गमन हो बुद्धि का, मानव उत्कर्ष की शपथ उठाएं। ऊर्ध्व गमन हो बुद्धि का, मानव उत्कर्ष की शपथ उठाएं। चहुं और शांति का संदेश फैलाकर आइए ज्ञान की ज्योत जलाएं। आइए ज्ञान की ज्योत जलाएं।
So in the pursuit of invoking the grace and blessings of the Almighty and spread spiritual vibes in the surroundings, may I now request all the esteemed dignitaries to kindly proceed to the holy lamp and do the lamp lighting to mark the opening of this next evening. Sir, madam, please. I also request the august gathering to rise up in honor of the sacred lamp lighting and for the DAV Gan that will follow in succession.
दीपं ज्योति परं ब्रह्म, दीपं ज्योति जनार्दन, दीपं ज्योति हरते पाप, शुभ दीपं नमोस्तुते। वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ, निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव, सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। ओम शांति
May I request the dignitaries' attention of the august gathering for DAV Gan.
शांतिमय प्रबल क्रांतिमय ये अटल निश्चय, ये विजय जय, ये विजय जय।
मैं सभी गणमान्य अपना स्थान ग्रहण करें। शब्द विनम्र मित्रवत व्यवहार, अक्षोभ गगन से संबल विचार, सकल प्रभावित मैं संचय करूं, है सद्भावना कर्मशील के भंडार, है सद्भावना कर्मशील के भंडार। जिनकी मौजूदगी से इस शाम की शोभा द्विगुणित हुई है, ऐसे महान व्यक्तित्व हमारे अति आदरणीय प्रधानाचार्य श्रीमती इप्सिता दास जी मैम जी को मैं मंच पर आमंत्रित करना चाहूंगी, जो इस मंच की शोभा बढ़ाती हुई इस कार्यक्रम की शुरुआत अपने स्वागत भाषण से करेंगी। मैम, आपका स्वागत है।
एक दिव्य प्रकाश का एक दिव्य हाथों हुआ पदार्पण है। ज्योत से ज्योत सजी सज गया विद्यालय का ये प्रांगण है। झिलमिल सितारे सारे करते हैं आपका बंधन है। इस शिक्षा महल की नींव रखने वाले सबको मेरा सत सत नमन है। सबको मेरा सत सत नमन है। Way back in the year 1971, when this very premier institute has started in the heart of the temple city of Bhubaneswar, and today, completing 52 years and stepping to the 53rd year of its existence, at the outset, I feel it my duty, my honor, my privilege to pay my gratitude, to pay my reverence, to pay my obeisance to everyone, without for whose support, cooperation, and fellow feeling, it might have remained a dream for DAV Unit 8 to reach its present stage. My gratitude and regards to all stakeholders, right from the members of the school managing committee, to the principals, to the parents, and to thousands of alumni and their parents as well, who have been a strong pillar of support to give the present shape and size to this premier institute. So I extend a red carpet welcome to everyone who have been assembled here in this hall to be a part of this 53rd Foundation Day celebration of DAV Public School Unit 8. I, on behalf of the staff, students, and management of the school, extend my sincere, warm wishes to the chief guest, the speaker of this evening, Professor Dr. Karuna Karnanda, Director, Institute of Physics, who has been kind enough to spare his time with us and to deliver the Foundation Day lecture. I'm very sure the young scientists, the young innovators, the young budding talents of my institution shall be privileged from his words of experience, wisdom, and motivation. Sir, I, on behalf of the entire DAV Parivar, extend you a warm welcome. It's my honor to welcome our very own chairman of the school managing committee, Sir Sri Santosh Upadhyay, along with Madam Mrs. Anupama Upadhyay, who are with us right from 8 o'clock in the morning, taking part in the Holy Havan, gracing the occasion of the blood donation drive. And sir, I feel you should welcome everyone, and maybe for that reason, I am here to extend you a welcome. At the same time, it's my honor to extend a warm welcome to the Regional Director, DAV Institution, Odisha, Dr. K.C. Satpathy, who is also the manager of my school, along with Madam Mrs. Basanta Manjari Satpathy, for making it possible. And I realize both of them have been a strong pillar of support and a source of permanent wisdom and inspiration for the entire DAV Unit 8 family. I welcome both of you, sir and madam. I extend a warm welcome to Professor Dr. Omkar Nath Mohanty, the member of the school managing committee of this school and the chairman of DAV Public School, CDA Cuttack. Again, sir, to be very precise and brief, you have always been a source of profound inspiration for the family of DAV Unit 8 to carry forward their journey in the field of innovation and exploration. I welcome you, sir. We have with us today the former principal of the school, Madam Dr. Mrs. Bhagyavati Naik, who does not need any further instruction. So may I request everyone to give a huge round of applause to welcome Madam here on the campus of the school. We have with us today the Assistant Regional Officer cum Principal, DAV Public School, Chandrasekharpur, Madam Dr. Sujata Sahu. I extend a warm welcome to you, Madam. I do take it an honor and privilege to extend a warm welcome to Dr. D.N. Mishra, Principal, DAV School of Business Management, Madam Mrs. Nomita Vanti, Principal, DAV Public School, CDA Cuttack, Mr. Baldam Mahapatra, Principal, DAV Public School, IFO Paradeep, Mr. Sanjeev Kumar Sahu, Principal, DAV PPL, and of course these two, I don't feel there is any word to welcome you. Both of them are a part of this family. Mr. Debabrata Pradhan from DAV Jajpur and Mrs. Vinodini Das from DAV Tangi. Moving on, I extend a warm welcome to Sujata Mishra, the headmistress of DAV Public School Raja Bagicha, for his maiden stay here on the campus of Unit 8. At the same time, my heartfelt gratitude and warm welcome to all the members of the School Managing Committee, the members of Parent-Teacher Coordination Committee, other principals of Sister Concern, teachers of different DAV institutions of the Twin Cities. You are welcome on the campus of Unit 8. I'm thankful that you could make it to be here with us today. I have a few special mention. DAV always believes in the work of charity, in the work of extending a helping hand, support and cooperation whenever there is a need in any part of the society. It may be a natural disaster, may be a natural calamity, may be the downtrodden or the needy and the poor. So as a part of our social responsibility, we have undertaken a community outreach program in the Pratibha Ashram situated at Dumduma, and we have started interacting with them, and I have invited some of the children, those who have won prizes in the drawing competition which the school conducted yesterday, and I'm happy that they are here with us along with the guide or mentor. I do welcome all of you. So this very school, having almost more than 8,000 alumni, always takes pride for the enviable positions they have been placed in different parts of the globe. In all such occasions, we have been inviting our alumni to grace the occasion to inspire my young friends. This year, we have an alumni with us who depicts a journey from the portal of DAV Unit 8 to the London School of Economics. We have with us Master Arijit Das. I welcome you, Arijit, because he is a person, he is a boy who stays connected with the school and makes it a point to pay a visit to the school whenever he is available in India and keeps inspiring the children with his ever motivating words. I welcome you, Arijit, on campus of the school. Moving on, we have with us today 3 of our staff members, those who have qualified, those who have rendered 25 years of continuous service in different institutions, in different DAV institutions. And we shall be honoring Mr. J.K. Paikarai, our TGT Mathematics, Mr. Hare Krishna Maharana, our EDC, and Mr. Gagan Bihari Barik, our Office Assistant. I, on behalf of DAVUNIT-VIII, extend a warm welcome to Sri Suresh Chandra Mantri, one of our very strong well-wisher, who makes it a point to be here with us whenever there is an opportunity. Today in the morning, as a part of this 53rd Foundation Day celebration, we heard the Holy Havan, which was attended by the teachers, the students, and some of our SMC members, along with the chairman and madam chairman, which was followed by a blood donation drive. And let me apprise you, we have collected around 151 blood units in today's blood donation drive. With this note, while we step into yet another year, every year seems to be more challenging than the one that we have passed by. Of course, whatever we are today and whatever we are going to be, it's not going to be a smooth journey unless and until we get adequate cooperation, fellow feeling, sense of belongingness from the parents of the school, along with my students' hard work, sincerity, and honesty. I do look forward to all your cooperation, suggestions, feedback from time to time to carry forward our journey of excellence during this 53rd year and onwards. With these notes, once again, I extend a warm welcome to everyone who are here in the campus of DAVUNIT to be a part of this 53rd Foundation Day celebration. Thank you.
Thank you, madam, for this noble and kind gesture, drenched with cordiality of your soothingly welcoming words. And thank you for not only welcoming, but also appreciating everyone's benign presence here. The enthrallment of this splendid evening comes serving the enchanting melody of the welcome rendition. The choir will take us through a voyage of melody and tranquility. This musical rendition will showcase the diligence, dedication, and talent of our 28 choir members. The lyrics of the song have been written by Madam Mrs. Latika Sarangi, former teacher of our school. So please put your hands together and give a warm round of applause to welcome the singing choir comprising our beloved students.
मौसम को आंक रहा
Indeed, the rendition could keep everyone present here in a spellbound state. Thank you so very much to all the little musicians out there. Can we have a huge round of applause to bless and show our affection for this burning challenge of our school? It is rightly said that minutes spent beside the presence of a wise man is even worth more than hours spent with a book. Each tiny second of this momentous occasion is filled with a sense of privilege and gratitude for the presence of such a knowledgeable mind who has adorned the seat of the special guest of the occasion today, Sir Professor Dr. Karunakar Nanda, Director, Institute of Physics, Bhubaneswar. Sir has assumed the post of director since 16 June 2021. Sir has also obtained his PhD from the same institution. His fame and contribution as an administrator, scientist, and academician is not limited to any confinement, as in his long career, Sir has held guest scientist position at Gerard Mercator University, Duisburg, Germany, and postdoctoral position at the Dublin City University, Dublin, Ireland. He has been a faculty member of Materials Research Center, Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, since 2005. He also became the chairman of the same institution in the year 2018. Sir is known for his research in the fields of condensed matter physics, material science, and nanoscience. He has guided 27 PhD scholars and published 300 papers in many reputed international journals and has claimed in his name 47 H-index and more than 9,000 citations. Sir has developed a liquid drop model for the size-dependent melting of nanostructured materials that has been cited around 700 times, including in the famous platform of Wikipedia, and is also being taught to BA students as part of their curriculum in the Duisburg, Essen, Germany University. His work of electrical properties of IN 4007 silicon diode that deals with methodology of evaluation of band gap of semiconductor can be adopted for practical courses. He has also developed an effective mass model to understand the size and dimensionality dependent band gap of nanostructured materials that has also been well appreciated. Samant Chandrasekhar Award, Materials Research Society of India Lecture Medal, and JSPS Fellowship are a few amongst the host of awards and recognitions that Sir has been honored with. Besides, Sir has been selected as one of the world's top 2% scientists in a survey conducted by Stanford University. Sir, your invaluable presence has already blessed the occasion, and we are eagerly waiting to hear from you. So may I take this opportunity to request Sir to kindly grace the dais and address the gathering with a Foundation Day lecture. Sir, please.
So good evening, everyone. Respected Upadhyay sir, respected Upadhyay madam, respected Dr. Satpathy sir, regional director, respected chairman of other DAV schools, principals, teachers, students. So, at the outset, let me greet the entire community of DAV Unit 8 on the August occasion of this 53rd Foundation Day. And secondly, I would like to thank DAV Unit 8 Principal Madam, who invited me to this function. Actually, when I was, in Institute of Physics, Bhubaneswar, when I was doing my PhD, I had heard about DAV. And in the last 1 month time, I have visited Pokariput, DAV Pokariput, and today is the second my visit to DAV. And at that time, when I was a student, as a PhD students, the faculty of IOP, they wanted to put their kids into DAV. And now also I see that enthusiasm in the parents. And especially, we have a sister organization, Niger, in Jatni, and some of our colleagues, they have shifted to Bhubaneswar. They are staying in Bhubaneswar to put their kids in DAV. So that's how the DAV importance is. And especially when I was asked to give this foundation lecture, I was browsing through. So then I realized that this was created by Arya Samaj with a slogan, lead us from darkness to light. But if you look at the word Sanskrit, in Guru in Sanskrit, Gu means darkness and Ru means remover. So basically who removes darkness from your life, this is Guru. And the institute has the same kind of slogan, that lead us from darkness to light. And then also I was browsing, then I realized that, especially this is the 53rd foundation day, so that means it was established in the year 1971. And the population of Bhubaneswar at that time was 1,07,000. And now the population of Bhubaneswar is 12.6 lakhs. So if you look at the proportion, we should have probably more, like around 12 DAV. So especially I'm requesting regional director sir, probably you can help, because many students are getting benefited. And when I was basically in Pokariput, I get to know that the alumni are in various important or key positions. Especially two of the civil or UPSC qualifiers, they were basically rewarded that day. So the alumni are doing great, and I believe we should have more DAVs, especially in Bhubaneswar. And especially, as I told, we have very good gurus here. They can remove darkness from the life of the students. And especially, I'll share sometimes like how important the science and technology is. And especially, here we have up to 12 standard as I learned. And especially those students who are at 11 standard or 12 standards, the parents put pressure actually to go for medicine. Second option, probably engineering. And if somebody is not interested, somebody didn't get, say for example, medicine, somebody is not interested in engineering, probably they come for academic. That's the mindset we have. Actually, my parents also had that. They wanted me to be a doctor. But without my parents' notice, I didn't take biology. And by the time my father learned that, I have not taken biology, so he thrust me left and right, saying that, what did you do? I wanted you to be a doctor, but, that is not going to happen. So after that, of course, he wanted to be a lawyer, but that also didn't happen. And after that, he said that you do whatever you want to do in your life. Because he didn't know actually that there is a program called PhD program, and after MSc one can come for PhD, and then one can go abroad and probably come back as a scientist. So, but as you have heard, last August 23rd, around 6 p.m., we reached moon. Especially, we are the first to land in moon near the north, near the south pole. No, I was testing actually, whether this you are attentive or not. So, so near the South Pole. But if you look at, especially, I belong to a DA family, Department of Atomic Energy, which was established in the year 1954. At that time, we didn't have ISRO. Basically, the space program was supported by DAE, Department of Atomic Energy, those days. And then it became, Indian National Committee for Space Research. And in 1962, if I remember correctly, the ISRO was established. And then, of course, Chandrayaan-1 was successful in the sense that actually India wanted to prove whether water is there in the surface of moon or not. So that was successful. But then for more investigation, the Chandrayaan was sent. But there is some issues, and sometimes we learn from the mistake, and Chandrayaan-3 was successful. And now, our Prime Minister Modi ji also appreciated the effort of the scientists. And we know that how important it was for us. And that is because that is possible because of scientists and engineers. So without scientists and engineers, it is not possible. So you can imagine the importance of science, scientists, and technology. But still, we don't appreciate. And as I mentioned, after 10th standard and 12th standard or 11th standard your parents will be putting pressure on you that you should go for medicine and all. But if you are really, onto it, go for it because our society requires doctors, engineers, scientists also, and of course teachers. And I believe that teacher is the most noble profession, believe me. That's my belief also. Why I say this, like if you go to any hospital, you have some problem, you go to hospital, you are rich or poor, you will be treated differently. If you go to a temple, especially I was in Bangalore, so you go to any South Indian temple, if you pay more, you can have a special entry. Otherwise, you come in the normal queue. But as a teacher, we don't discriminate. We cannot discriminate. We teach the same thing whoever it comes to the class. And that's the reason actually I believe that the teaching profession is the most noble profession. And if we try also, we cannot discriminate. So, after completing your MSc, of course, to be a scientist, you have to complete your BSc or +3 science and then go for MSc, go for a PhD, and then you can become a scientist also. It's a long journey, but as you see the importance of science and technology. So I'll give few examples. Earlier we had a mobile, but now you can see the mobile has everything, whatever you need in a daily life. See, mobile took away the camera, it took away the torch light, and probably took away the inland letter. I don't see people writing inland letter or postcard and all. If you go to probably the State Museum, you can find it. Because that's what I realized when I visited, our state museum in Bhubaneswar last. I see different color inland letters. So it takes away a lot of things, and that is technology. Same thing, we have Upadhyayas are here, who has a IPS IPS officer. So he will be knowing that. Say, in Anti-Corruption Bureau, they use a powder called phenolphthalein. And phenolphthalein powder, when you dissolve it in sodium bicarbonate solution, it turns pink. So that was used by the Anti-Corruption Bureau for bribe trapping cases. But there are issues with that, because the pink color used to get faded up in 3 to 4 months' time, and you all know the judiciary system in India, it takes years together. So by the time the bribe taker comes clean, the lawyer will basically defend that, this is now colorless. So it doesn't prove that the transaction had been taken place. So then actually, it's the headache of the scientist. What to do? Do we have any other options? Or can we, keep the color for a long time? Then scientists came into rescue. They added simply in phenolphthalein powder, if you add 2% of hydroquinone, then the pink color remains at least for 4 years. So I give this example because, the role of the scientist, that comes. Okay? And especially during Corona time, when there is a scarcity of oxygen, government asked to develop oxygen concentrator. There are a lot of funding actually those days, at least 2 years back, to develop concentrator. And of course, I know many of our colleagues actually, they jumped into it, they wrote proposals, they got it funded also, and they are working on it. So if there are any issues in the society or anywhere, okay, the scientists, the engineers, they come to rescue. So you can think actually, the importance of science and technology is always there. So especially for the students, I can say that don't get disappointed or disheartened if you are not getting a chance to come to, or not getting medicine, or if you are not able to, or you are not interested in engineering also. Okay, you come for science. Okay. And to do that, actually, you have to set the goal, whenever you want that, okay, or you decide that, okay, you want to do something in your life, fix that one and work for it. Without fixing the goal, it's probably not wise to wander. Okay. You must have heard the story of rabbit and tortoise. So when there is a competition, all were expecting that rabbit should win. But finally, who wins? Is the tortoise. Because, without the finishing line, the rabbit took a nap. That's the story we have heard. But don't do that. Fix your finishing line or fix your goal and then work for it. And especially I give the example of Japan. After World War II, when Japan was completely devastated. But in the year 1950, they decided that by 1960, they should be #1 in the world in textile industry. And they worked for it, and by the 1960, they became #1 in textile. And in 1960, they decided, okay, forget about the textile, now we should be #1 in steel manufacturing. And they worked for it. Even they didn't have iron source, but they tried, and by 1970, they became #1 in steel manufacturing. And in 1970, they decided they should be #1 in automobile. And they worked for it, and by 1981, they became #1 in automobile sector. So they fixed the goal. I give this example because so that you can fix the goal today. Suppose if you are in the 10th standard, you have 2 more years to decide what to do. So you fix the goal, work for it. And I don't think that why we cannot achieve whatever we want to do today. So this is for the students, and I think I have spent enough time, probably whatever time slot was given to me. So I spoke for teachers, probably I spoke for students, I spoke for science and technology. So for the, especially those who are in 10th, +2 and all, we have, open day. So basically the institute is open for that day, okay, to the public. They can visit IOP, they can see the facility and see what kind of work is going on at Institute of Physics, Bhubaneswar. And anybody is interested on any other days, they can write to us, and then we plan accordingly, and actually we allow. See, in the open day, everybody can come. Actually, you don't have to write to us and all. So just every year we do it once, and that is on National Science Day. But in other days, as I said, if you are interested to visit, you are welcome. And with this actually I conclude, and I greet all of you again. Thank you.
मैं हमारे आदरणीय मुख्य मूल वचन एवं आत्मीयता के लिए हम सदैव ही आपके अनुग्रहित रहेंगे। आपका उज्जवल भविष्य ही सभी के लिए महान प्रेरणा है। आपका उज्जवल भविष्य ही सभी के लिए महान प्रेरणा है। जब हम चांद पर पहुंच चुके हैं, अब तो आसमान की हर बुलंदियों को छूना है। अब तो आसमान की हर बुलंदियों को छूना है। सहृदयता से आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। योग स्वास्थ्य का मूल आधार है, छोटे से जीवन का महान विस्तार है। योग की पूर्णता को जाना जिसने, उसी के लिए सर्व सुखों से भरा संसार है। सर्व सुखों से भरा संसार है। योग की नींव वैदिक काल से ही देखी जा सकती है। महाभारत और भगवत गीता में भी इसका जिक्र है। आधुनिक काल में स्वामी विवेकानंद जी ने शिकागो की एक धर्म संसद में योग की विशेषताओं का उल्लेख किया और पूरे विश्व को योग से परिचित कराया। योग एक साधना है और इसका सम्मान रखते हुए आइए देखते हैं एक बेहतरीन योग नृत्य बैलेंसिंग दी चक्रस, जिन्हें लेकर आ रहे हैं हमारे हुनरबाज विद्यार्थी। तो जोरदार तालियों के साथ आइए इनका स्वागत करते हैं।
संकाशगौरं गभीरं मनोभूतकोटि प्रभाषे शरीरम् चारुगंगा रसत्पालवालेन्दुकण्ठे भुजङ्गा जलत्कुण्डलं भ्रूसुनेत्रं विशालं प्रसन्नाननं नीलकण्ठं दयालम् रूठे ख्वाबों को मना लेंगे, टूटी पतंगों को थामेंगे, है जज्बा, सुलझा लेंगे उलझे रिश्तों का मंजाम, सोई तकदीरें जगा देंगे, कल को अंबर भी झुका देंगे, है जज्बा सुलझा लेंगे उलझे रिश्तों का मंजाम रिश्ते पंखों को हवा देंगे, रिश्ते दर्द को दवा देंगे, जीत कभी हार कभी तो यार होंगे दो बंदे रिश्ते दहलीजे मिला देंगे, रिश्ते रहोगे तो मांगेंगे, आंसू कभी मोती कभी चाबी मांगो यारो कर देंगे कुर्बान बिसरे यारों को बुला देंगे, सोई उम्मीदें जगा देंगे, है जज्बा सुलझा लेंगे उलझे रिश्तों का मंजाम कर्म है तेरा धर्मानम, कर्म है तेरा कर्मानम, आग में पग पग चला है जो वही डर है उसका प्रस्थानम कर्म है तेरा धर्मानम, कर्म है तेरा कर्मानम, आग में पग पग चला है जो वही डर है उसका प्रस्थानम यज्ञ सवक्र जन्मानम भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि युगे युगे यही प्रथा कथा परिणाम परीक्षम प्रस्थानम कभी भी किसी का अक्स दिखता नहीं, सही आंखों ने जो शख्स कभी दिखता नहीं काम बड़ा ये वृंदावन, पाप पुण्य का गठबंधन, आग में पग पग चला है जो वही डर है उसका प्रस्थानम
that under which part of the sky the human mind has been mostly developed, then I would point to India. This is the example that how India is unique in this entire world because of the power of yoga. Can we have a huge round of applause for these tiny talents? Those who showcase the art of precision and accuracy, and this is probably one of the reasons for which we are the one who has connected with the southern part of the moon, and we are very well going to connect with the sun very soon because we have the power of yoga. Moving forward, we have now come to the part of the program where the stage is set to honor and recognize the outstanding achievements and contributions some of the worthy members of DAV Unit 8 family, as well as the potential of those whom we tend to encourage in the pursuit of inspiring caliber everywhere. For the purpose, may I take this opportunity to invite to the stage our esteemed speaker and guest of the occasion, and Revered Regional Director, sir, esteemed Chairman, sir, and may I also request our esteemed Principal, madam, to accompany the dignitaries to the dais. Sir, madam, please. We have so many special accolades to be rendered to the worthy achievers of this occasion. We are going to feel proud, and I request the gathering to encourage through continuous applause and gestures. During these 52 years of meaningful existence, DAV Unit 8 has not been confined only to teaching and learning. Extending a hand of support and cooperation to the ones in the need, Team DAV Unit 8 leaves no stone unturned, bestowing all its support in the hands of those where it fits the most. As a part of our community outreach program, we are now connected with Pratibha Ashram, a child care institute at Dumduma, Bhubaneswar. We are committed to extend all possible support whenever there is a need. While celebrating the 53rd Foundation Day, we organized a painting competition there and now as a mark of appreciation and for the purpose of encouraging the talent. We have with us from Pratibha Ashram the 3 winners of the competition. Can we have a huge round of applause to welcome them? So I request Master Bonguru Singh, Master Gilidas Gamango and Master Varun Kumar to come to the stage and receive their prizes and be blessed and honored by the dignitaries on the dais. They are being honored with a school bag on behalf of the Unit 8 family, and we also would like to offer a memento expression of appreciation to Mr. Vishwaranjan Morana, the office assistant who has escorted the students to our school today on this splendid evening. So congratulations all the winners of the competition. Let this moment be praised. We wish all success for the children. Congratulations again. Next, DAV, which is a very popular name, has already spread its wings pan-India through its alumni. We here at Unit 8 are no less. The alumni of the school have been the ambassador of success glory throughout the globe, and many of them feel delighted to stay connected with their alma mater. Today we have such an alumnus with us, epitomizing his journey from the portals of DAV Unit 8 to London School of Economics, who delivered a highly engaging and motivational talk on 23 August 2023 in this very hall to motivate and encourage our students. We feel extremely delighted to invite Mr. Arijit Das to the dais to express our appreciation and gratitude for his affinity with his alma mater and making each and every DAVian of Unit 8 feel extremely proud of his awe-inspiring journey and endeavor. So we wish him bountiful of success and loads of glory. We have honored him with a memento. Congratulations, Mr. Arijit Das. Thank you so much.
इस कार्यक्रम को आगे बढ़ाते हुए अब मंच पर उन प्रतिभाओं को आमंत्रित करना चाहूंगी जिन्होंने अपना अमूल्य समय और जीवन डीएवी विद्यालय के लिए समर्पित किए हैं। सबसे पहले मैं हमारे आदरणीय शिक्षक श्रीमान जितेंद्र पाइकराय सर जी को मंच पर आमंत्रित करना चाहूंगी, जिन्होंने अपने जीवन के पूरे 25 वर्ष डीएवी विद्यालय और विद्यार्थियों के चहुमुखी विकास के लिए अर्पित किए हैं। आपने अपनी नौकरी की शुरुआत 1 जुलाई 1998 को डीएवी पोखरीपुर में पीआरटी गणित शिक्षक के रूप में की। आपको 10 नवंबर 2000 को टीजीटी गणित शिक्षक के रूप में पदोन्नति मिली। 8 मई 2018 को आप वहीं कार्यरत रहे और 9 मई 2018 को आप डीएवी यूनिट 8 में टीजीटी गणित शिक्षक के रूप में कार्यरत हुए। आपके इस कर्मठता के लिए आपको उत्तरीय और स्मृति चिन्ह से नवाजा जा रहा है। आपको तहे दिल से बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं। अब मैं श्रीमान हरे कृष्ण महाराणा जी को मंच पर आमंत्रित करना चाहूंगी, जो अपनी सरलता और कर्मशीलता के जीते जागते उदाहरण हैं। आपने 7 जुलाई 1998 को डीएवी यूनिट 8 में लोअर डिवीजन क्लर्क के रूप में ज्वाइन किया और आपको 1 मई 2017 को यहां पदोन्नति मिली और यहीं आप कार्यरत रहे हैं। आपके इस पूरे 25 साल के कर्मठता और समर्पण भाव के लिए आपको उत्तरीय और स्मृति चिन्ह से सम्मानित किया जा रहा है। आपको बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं। अब मैं श्रीमान गगन बिहारी बारिक जी को मंच पर आमंत्रित करना चाहूंगी। आपने 25 अगस्त 1995 को डीएवी चंद्रशेखरपुर में लोअर डिवीजन क्लर्क के रूप में ज्वाइन किया। 1 अप्रैल 2007 में कलिंगनगर में आपने पदोन्नति के रूप में उसको देखा अपर डिवीजन क्लर्क के रूप में। इसके उपरांत 1 जुलाई 2020 को आपकी पदोन्नति डीएवी यूनिट 8 में असिस्टेंट अकाउंटेंट के रूप में हुई। डीएवी परिवार के लिए आपके इस पूरे 25 साल के समर्पण भाव के लिए आपको उत्तरीय और स्मृति चिन्ह से नवाजा जा रहा है। आपको भी तहे दिल से बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं। सम्मानित सभी प्रतिभाओं को अशेष शुभकामनाएं। अब मैं मंच पर उपस्थित सभी गणमान्य व्यक्तियों को धन्यवाद अर्पित करती हुई गुजारिश करूंगी कि वे अपना अपना स्थान ग्रहण करें।
A special thanks has been conveyed from our esteemed chairman, sir, to the yoga team and the mentor Devasis, sir. Can we have a huge round of applause for the yoga team and mentor Devasis, sir? Life is a dance, you learn as you go. Life is a dance, you learn as you go. Sometimes you lead and sometimes you follow. Do not worry about what you do not know, because life is a dance, you learn as you go. Dance is the manifestation of life's rhythm. It adds to the charm of the existence, sometimes quick and sometimes soothing. It is a mark of agility, energy and liveliness. To add charm and beauty to this glinting evening, let's get ready to witness the magic of the dance recital, Nritya Sangam, which is a fine amalgamation of Odissi, Kathak and Bharatnatyam, tuned to the rhythm of various ragas, and this is for the purpose of invoking the blessings of Lord Jagannath for every one of us present here. So let's give a huge round of applause to welcome the stars on the stage for the dance recital.
Kita
सचमुच बहुत ही अद्भुत और सुंदर प्रस्तुतिकरण। तालियों की गड़गड़ाहट कहीं धीमी ना पड़ जाए हमारे इन विद्यार्थियों के समक्ष। सच में हमें नाज है हमारे इन विद्यार्थियों पर और गर्व है हमें अपनी सभ्यता और संस्कृति पर, जो पूरे विश्व में बेजोड़ मानी जाती है। और यही हमारी सच्ची पहचान है, जो नई सोच का द्योतक है।
The words of wisdom, inspiration and motivation, which has added value to the celebration of our Foundation Day and has taken it to the next level, is the Foundation Day lecture itself, delivered by our esteemed speaker of the day. May I take this opportunity to request her to take the pain of being on the stage again and give us a chance to express our token of appreciation and gratitude towards him. May I also request Chairman Sir and Chairman Madam, RD Sir and Madam, Bhagyavati Nayak Madam, and Sujata Madam, and our esteemed Principal Madam to kindly come to the stage. This is for the purpose of expressing our gratitude and appreciation for the chief guest who has blessed us with his magical words and definitely has inspired so many of us. And we have a very unique way of appreciating the kind gesture given by our esteemed chief guest or chief speaker of the day today. So for this very purpose, I would like to request to have Lakshya Aditya Pari of class 8, who is the winner of the tribal painting competition organized on 14 August 2023, to come to the stage, because Lakshya is going to be honored by offering his very painting to our honorable guest as a mark of respect to him. So this very painting, which is getting offered to our guest of the occasion, is the winning painting of the competition conducted on 14 August 2023. And along with the painting, sir is getting felicitated with an Uttariya as well as a sapling which is a symbol of spreading greenery around in the surroundings. This very painting that is given to Sir is the winner of the competition there. Thank you so much.
The presence of three madams, Madam Mrs. Satpathy, Madam Mrs. Upadhyay, and of course our very own Madam Dr. Mrs. Bhagyavati Naik. The presence of all these three ladies have added glamour to today's 53rd Foundation Day celebration. So I, on behalf of the school, would like to request some of my students to present them an artistic piece which has been printed by the children only.
To call out the names of the students, Ms. Sudiksha Kar of Standard 8. She is coming to the stage to present her painting to the dignitaries, as she is also one of the winners of the competition, Ms. Sudiksha Kar. And following Sudiksha, we have Ms. Prapti Pratiksha Sahu. Prapti Pratiksha Sahu of class 9, who is also another winner of the competition. And next we have Aman Shah of class 11 to come to the stage to offer his painting as a mark of respect and honor. Those who are the winners of the art competition held on 14 August 2023. All of them feel extremely proud as their work of art is getting recognized in this way, which is for the purpose of felicitating the dignitaries of the occasion. So thank you. May I now request all the dignitaries to kindly bless the students and occupy their seats of the dais. As our chairman, sir, expresses his thankfulness and believes in him, can we have a huge round of applause for the dance team and as well as Arun sir. So as we have arrived at the concluding part of this glorious event, I now request Madam Mrs. Rakhi Mishra, House Coordinator, to render the expression of gratitude. Madam, please.
Thank you, Rajiv sir. With boundless thanks, my heart does swell. Our gratitude story I'm here to tell. In words we listened, saw wisdom reside. Please embrace the insisting thanks undenied. From face of us, a whispered smile. May gratitude enrich thy profile. Namaskar and pranam to all. As we come to the end of today's celebration, I welcome and thank everyone in this hall today who has witnessed the celebration of 53rd Foundation Day of DAVUNIT-VIII Bhubaneswar. On behalf of DAVUNIT-VIII Parivar, I deem it a great privilege to have got this opportunity to propose a vote of thanks on this historic occasion. This day will be remembered as a milestone in the history of this institution, as it has witnessed such variety of events throughout the day. The celebrations began with the Holy Havan in the morning, followed by blood donation camp, community outreach program, health checkup camp, an evening filled with colorful cultural events. But I believe, most importantly, it is the presence of you all that has added to the glory of this evening. My heart fills with lots of gratitude and respect for our distinguished chief speaker of the day, Professor Dr. Karunakar Nanda, Director, Institute of Physics, for not only having accepted our invitation, but also graced the occasion with his inspiring words. Your commendable talk with the subject that you have enlightened us all. Thank you, sir. I would also like to extend my warm and sincere gratitude to our esteemed chairman, School Managing Committee, Shri Santosh Upadhyay, for his gracious presence. Your presence in all our occasions has always been a source of inspiration for all of us. I also thank Madam Upadhyay for being with us today. Thank you, Madam and Sir. I take this opportunity to thank all the chairmen of DAV institutions for their benign presence. My sincere thanks to all. Dear audience, I feel that the presence of our regional director, Odisha Zone, Dr. K.C. Satpathy, has always been an enormous source of motivation for all of us. His valuable guidance has always strengthened us and boosted our confidence. My heartfelt gratitude to you, sir, for your gracious presence. Also, I thank Madam Satpathy for her valuable presence. I also take this opportunity to extend our sincere thanks to Dr. Sujata ma'am, Principal cum ARO, for her benevolent presence. I also extend my heartfelt thanks to all the principals of DAV institutions Odisha Zone, the supervisors and the teachers for their kind presence. I also extend my heartfelt thanks to all the SMC members, PTCC members, special invitees, our Pride alumni, retired members of Unit-VIII Parivar, media persons from both print and electronic for their coverage, and the team of doctors and the medical staff who were there with us in the morning for carrying out both the camps. Thank you all. I would also like to thank our esteemed principal, madam, for leading and inspiring us. We know an event of this magnitude, of this dimension, cannot happen without proper, meticulous planning and execution, and an eye for details. And Madam has always been guiding us, and it is because of her guidance that we are able to achieve excellence. Thank you, Madam. I also thank all my dear students and the staff of Pratibha Ashram for being with us today, where we had visited and conducted the competition with them. My special thanks to all the students who participated in the evening today, in the morning cultural program, evening cultural program. You always add to the glory of any celebration that we have here in the campus. Above and beyond, let me not forget to thank each and every member of the organizing committee for their untiring efforts to make this event a great success. Let me also thank all the students who volunteered their services in the morning and in the evening. Thank you, one and all. As we have come to the day's celebration, let me share with you all that today's celebration will be completed, will culminate with the Shanti part. So may I now request each and every one in this hall present today with us to please join us on Shanti part.
야, 그거 가.